Hey you guys, so here is this video that I promised you. You guys are very crooked. I am at the park because I just got out of my baby shower. Not mine, but my girlfriend's baby shower. And I've been so on the go for the past week that I never got to just sit down and to record this footage for you guys. So I just decided, I'm just gonna come to the park, enjoy the greenery, and let's get started now. So as most of you guys know from the title, it's my weight loss transformation. So I want to get the facts out there. I am 4'11" and I am currently weighing in at 111. I don't really weigh myself that much anymore because I feel like it doesn't really mess with my mind per se, but it's more like I put on a lot of muscle over the past year. Not a lot, but some muscle, and your weight is going to fluctuate. So your weight, when you were at 105 at this weight, when you put muscle on, your scale might go up, but you look so much better. So I do weigh myself here and there, but I don't really weigh myself every day like I used to, because I feel like it's not really beneficial. I just take progress pictures and do waist measurements and such stuff like that. So 4'11", weighing in around 111, 112, or maybe even 110, who knows. And yes, my heaviest weight I've been is 150, 155. Now for y'all, it might not seem like it's a lot of weight, but you have to understand, for someone that is 4'11", that is a lot of weight. I remember my doctors telling me that, wow, you really need to lose weight or you're going towards the obese section. A lot of people didn't realize that I was very overweight because, when you are fat, all right, and yeah, I'm going to use the forbidden F word, when you're fat, a lot, well, I don't want to say, hold on, I want to say this the right way. I know that when I used to be fat, I learned how to cover my fat up. So people may not see me as 155 because I used to hide it so well, because even till this very day, when I see if anything makes me remotely a little bit chunky, I don't wear it, just because if it doesn't look good on me, I'm not gonna wear it. So when I used to be 155, you bet your ass I didn't wear any tight clothes. I used to wear a lot of loose dresses to cover up my fat. So a lot of people really didn't know how much I really weighed. So this weight loss story, it's going to be kind of I try to think about it and organize it, have a timeline. So when I was growing up, I was never a skinny kid. I always was very chunky. And in the Korean community, these girls are all tall and skinny, and they're just we call them chopsticks. I mean, this is not a chopstick, this is a lip gloss, but this is what typical Asian ladies are. They have no boobs, no butt, no legs, nothing. They're just a stick. And when you grow up in a Korean community where a majority of the girls look like that, it puts a lot of pressure on you, especially when your own parents tell you that you're fat and that you need to lose weight. Growing up, I was told I was not good enough, I was not pretty enough, I was not tall enough, I was not smart enough, and I was compared, I was literally compared to fictional people, Disney characters. And that really messes with your self-esteem, and you develop a lot of insecurities. I never knew this until until last year, when I was suffering from severe depression and PTSD, is when I realized a lot of my past is affecting me, and that's the reason why I was resorting to drugs and alcohol, because I didn't want to gain weight, because I used to be fat and I refused to go back to being fat. So I replaced food with alcohol and drugs. Now, I was never an alcoholic, ever. I would only drink when I took pills. And yes. So going back a couple of years, a lot of bad stuff happened in my life. And I've been debating on whether I want to share with you guys or not on YouTube, because YouTube is such like, I mean, it's a great support system, but at the same time, people are all like really mean and judgmental, and I don't know. So maybe later on I'll tell you guys, but right now I just want to say, I've been through a lot, and my heart's been broken, not by any of my boyfriends, but by my parents. I do not talk to my parents at all, because they have hurt me too much, and because they were the main cause of my PTSD and my depression. So when I was so before the military, I didn't know anything about working out at all. I used to do sit-ups and used to do those heating pads where like it vibrates to get a six-pack. I used to take so many diet pills, and I used to like starve myself. Like, y'all, I did some of the stupidest crap that I still see people do today, and I do not judge them at all, because guess what, I did it. It's just that I wish someone was there to tell me like, you are damaging your body, you are going to develop a horrible eating disorder. I wish someone would have told me this, but because they didn't, I thought that I knew what the hell I was doing. So, sorry, I'm like so parched right now. I told y'all I carry my gallon wherever I go with me. So, what was I saying? So, like I said, my weight didn't come overnight. My weight, obviously I put it on gradually. I think it was my junior year, summer my junior year, so it was 2002 if 2002. I was in Jersey, and I remember dropping a lot of weight because it was my senior year, not that I went out with my friends or anything, it was my senior year, and I wanted to look pretty. So I used to starve myself. Like, I didn't eat, I took a shit ton of diet pills, and I ran. As in running, I'm talking about just briskly running. But I think the reason I dropped so much weight is because I seriously didn't eat. When mom would give me food, I would go and I would like throw it out, and say, oh, I already ate it, because I wanted to lose weight. And especially when your own parents tell you that you're fat, it really gets to you. At that age, you don't know it, but then as you get older, it affects you. It affects you mentally and emotionally, and it's like a mindfuck game. And excuse my French, just that when I get really heated up, words come out, and I don't want to sugarcoat anything or edit anything out. I just want to be honest and like real with you guys. So I lost a lot of weight, and then I went to PSU. So from Jersey, I went to Oregon to go to PSU before the military, and some bad stuff happened. And my a lot of bad stuff happened when I moved to Oregon, and I was told to keep my mouth shut because it was going to affect my family. I didn't have anyone to talk to, so I kept everything in, and I decided, we moved to Washington after that, and then I ended up joining the military, joined the Air Force. I enlisted in Tacoma, Washington. And I joined the Air Force, and I got drunk. Like, every single weekend I got wasted because I didn't know how to drink. I would swig. I would like drink, those Jose Cuervo, like my one shot would be half the bottle, and I was like, why the hell am I always the first one to pass out? And sure enough, that's not how you're supposed to drink, because I didn't know how to drink, and everyone was drinking, and I wanted to fit in, because all my life I have never fitted in. I've wanted to be accepted all my life. I mean, my own parents didn't accept me. Like, no one accepted me. Like, I always feel like I had to prove something, but then when I had alcohol in my system, it's like I had people to party with, and it was great. So I just drank every weekend. Obviously started smoking cigarettes. And then, you know, if any of y'all military people watching, those midnight chows will get ya. So sure enough, I ended up putting on a lot of weight. But going back a little bit, before I joined the military and before I moved to Portland, I don't know if I told you guys this, but in Korea, my relatives said I was really fat. So I ended up dropping a lot of weight within that 2 months I was there. So 2 months, I lost a lot of weight. I came back home thinking that my mom was going to be so proud of me that I lost all this weight because she said I was fat. And then she said that I was too skinny and that I need to eat. I didn't want to eat. And then she threw a rice bowl at me and I dodged it like a bullet. And it was fucking like ceramic, man. Like it was like a hard rice bowl. And then I developed, obviously, a eating disorder. But I feel like this is all over the place, so I really apologize for it. So anyways, I'm a firm believer that when someone puts weight on, or when someone's overweight or they're obese, it's more than that. It's because in here, in our minds and in our hearts, we are carrying a burden. We're carrying a burden and we have things that are unresolved. We are currently going through something. Hence the reason, you know, why people are overweight. People aren't overweight or obese because they want to be. You know, it's because there's a lot of other things that play into the factor. So that's the reason why I'm telling you some of my life stories. Because I want to tell you guys that when someone is obese or overweight, yes, it's because they're lazy or they have a medical issue. But it's also because they're going through a lot. You know, they're experiencing a lot of stuff, or they've been experiencing a lot of stuff, or they've experienced a lot of stuff, and their way to cope with it is eating. But back to what I was saying. So my heaviest was 155 at 4'11", and now I currently weigh about like 110 to 111. I don't really weigh myself that much, like I've said, because I just go by how I look and how I feel more than, you know, what the scale has to say. So, you know, my weight loss has been a journey. I lost obviously a lot of weight. I've put on a lot of muscle, but, you know, fitness isn't just about looking good. And I say this all the time. When I say that fitness changed my life, it did. Fitness is a way where I can vent and have my own time. And I'm good at it. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm good at working out. And you know, when you find something that you're passionate about and something that you're good at, like, you want to hold on to it. And that's what I did. And that's why I get so excited when I like lean out, or when I PR'd, or when I, you know, fitness is like a journey, and I find so much beauty in it, because people, when it comes to fitness, people want to not only better themselves physically, but they want to better themselves mentally, because it's all a mental game. They want to better themselves emotionally and physically. Like, there's so much beauty in fitness, and a lot of people think that fitness is shallow, but in reality, it's not. So the thing that has helped me with my weight loss is never giving up. If I wanted to give up, I would have given up about 100 times. Like, I used to do binge eating, yo-yo diets, diet pills, drugs, alcohol, name it, man. I've done everything. But the thing is that I began to learn about myself and look back into my past. Like I said, December last year was literally one of the hardest years I've had, because I had to face everything that's happened to me in the past. I had to face it, because I was just going down a really dark path that I never thought I would ever go down, but I did. And I guess it was an eye-opener for me that I need to fix something. And it comes down to loving yourself. I know that this is supposed to be like a weight loss transformation story, and it is, but at the same time, weight loss isn't just for the physical appearance, you guys. When someone loses weight, it means that their mind got stronger. It means that their heart got stronger. It means that they physically got stronger. And that's me. I got mentally, emotionally, and physically stronger. So if I could give you guys any advice today, is number one, believe in yourself. Wherever you are for your weight loss, wherever you are in your journey, believe in yourself and never give up. There is no such thing as failing if you never give up. It doesn't matter if it takes you 10 years. I mean, yeah, sure, you may be taking the long road, but during those wrong roads you're taking, guess what? You're learning more about yourself and about life. So don't ever think that it is too late to start. If you are watching this video and you are binge eating and you are like 50, 60 pound overweight and you're watching this video and saying, Grace, you don't understand, like, it's really hard for me. I was in your shoes and it was freaking hard. My Lord, it was miserable. But weight loss, the cut, the wound that people left you, the hurt that they've left, the things that you've been through, you're not gonna get over it overnight. Like, you're not going to miraculously wake up one morning and say, recover from binge eating, from my anorexia, You're just not going to. As in, you're not going to miraculously wake up and all that wound and all that hurt that you've dealt with all your life, that's not gonna go away overnight. But with my PPC is what I go with. The first P is practice, persistence, and consistency. When you have those, you guys, anything and everything is possible. Believing in yourself and having faith is so crucial. And I know that this video is all over the place. And I had actually a timeline, but then when I talk from my heart, the timeline, my ABCD order goes like D, F, A, C. So I'm so sorry if this video is all over the place. But, I want you guys to know that it's never too late to start. It took me a long time to drop the weight that I did, and it took me a long time to face my past, realize what is going to happen, what is not going to happen, and take it just day by day. And guess what? If you fall off the wagon, you've been so good with, your diet, or you've been so good at surrounding yourself with positive people, you're good with not drinking or taking drugs or doing whatever, and that one day you fail and you fall off the wagon, please do not beat yourself up, because that is a way of self-destruction. We all have our days. My Lord, I have my day too, where I fall off the wagon so hard that I fall flat on my face. But now I know, instead of just staying down there, wipe off the dirt and stand back up and say, you know what? It's okay. I'm human, and it doesn't matter how many times I fall. What matters is getting back up and learning from it. You will always learn something if you let yourself learn. You will always learn something from everything that you've made a mistake on. So this video is now 25 minutes long. Holy crap. So I'm probably gonna have to cut a few clips. But one last thing. If you guys are going through anything that's hard, you guys are watching this channel and you're binging on McDonald's, Burger King, or whatever, and you shouldn't be doing it, and you feel like it's too late to start, I'm here to tell you that it is not too late to start. It's not too late to start. put down your bag of chips or whatever you're eating after you get done watching this video. Just think about like, why am I doing this to myself? No, but like seriously, why am I doing this to my body? Why am I doing this to myself? I know it's not good for me. I know I could put these, you know, McDonald's, pizzas, and ice cream and everything away and go to the gym right now and sign up and go work out. But why am I not doing that? Is it because I'm lazy? Or is there something more to it? Think about that. Anyways, I hope this video helped some of y'all. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. And I'm going to try to post my leg workout from tomorrow, but I'm not really sure. But I hope that whatever you guys are going through, I hope that just have faith. Make sure, just have faith. It's okay to fall off the wagon as long as you get back up. There's no such thing as failing if you don't quit. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and I love all of you. Bye.